Do you know what living by means of scarcity is? That is basically always thinking about what's in it for you or what's in it for the other, and thinking like, if they have more, I have less, and basically thinking in your own profit. Unfortunately, a big chunk of the world population is thinking that way simply because they haven't been learning about some core values that I love to live by, and with me like millions of others, thank goodness. And that is live by the law of giving and the flow of giving instead of taking. And that only if you get this to a deeper level, this will change your whole life. It has to do with the law of attraction and some core values that unfortunately haven't been taught in school. But if you start reading books like Wayne Dyer, but also focus on the law of attraction and quantum physics, you will learn that everything flows, everything should be flowing. And thinking in scarcity is literally suffering. It's always, and why do I start making this video? Because I receive emails, replies on my content. People are interested in a change of their life. They sometimes ask me, yeah, but what's in it for you? And I click your link, and as if I'm going to harm them. And I don't blame them, because some people are harmed. But I I follow these core principles that giving and serving, it's also mentioned by Napoleon Hill, but also by Wayne Dyer and by Dr. Joe Dispenza and Bob Proctor. And if you dive in all these personal development leaders and books and their podcasts and their stuff, you will find out that they all talk about the same principles. And by giving, you just create this frequency where things will flow for you. So that's also why I experienced this on one of our travels back in the days, 2002 to 2003, with Dirk. We were in China, bicycling around. By the way, I'm sitting here in a tide pool in Cabuya. I'm pet sitting a dog's friend. It's close by my house, but it is a different area. It's a different beach, but really amazing. We were bicycling around, and there were these small farmer houses. We were bicycling through the fields where rice was being planted, like the plantations of rice. And at one certain moment, our water was, we had some bottles filled and we were out of water, and it was super hot. So we heard from travel stories, that you can always knock on someone's door, no matter how small the house is, to ask for tea or water, right? So there was this tiny, itty meeny house, almost just a roof and almost no walls. And a big family obviously lived there, and stuff piled up. And so we kind of said, good day, and with our hands and feet. We didn't speak Chinese. And we showed our empty bottle. And the first thing that little woman did was ask us in and offered us water, but also food. And obviously when I looked around, there were not much stuff. These people didn't have a lot of material stuff. But I felt now, with the wisdom that I gained over the years after that, I'm talking about 2002, I believe that these people live with the law of giving, and knowing that if you give, things will flow also for you, and you will get everything that you need, exactly anything you need. And isn't that a relief? And doesn't give that peace of mind that if you stop controlling and holding on to every single dime and always think like, what's in it for them, or just leave it off your shoulders, let it go, start being a servant, humble leader, and act for the good of all. Just test it for a week and let me know how you feel. And don't do things thinking what's in it for me, but just do things from the heart to help someone. Let me know in a week if you're up for this challenge. let me hear how you feel after a week. It's so relieving. I hope to inspire you with this video. Bye for now.